What's up, guys? You're watching jmboytv and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to Murder by David Gilmour. This was suggested by a patron, so you know I had to check it out. You guys know David Gilmour always goes deep with the messages, so I'm expecting nothing less. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the many classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously, and if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's go right into this video.
Some of them standing, some are waiting in line, as if there was something that they thought they might find. Taking some strength from the feelings that always were shared. And in the background, the eyes that just stare. What was it brought you out here in the dark? Was it your only way of making your mark? Did you get rid of all the voices in your head? Do you now miss them, the things that they said? Then you brought it down, ending another man's life. When it was done, you just threw down the blade, while the red blood sprayed wide and like the anger you made. I don't want this anger, it's burning me. Gilmour. Good night. Thank you. Good night. Good night out there.
Man, what a performance from David Gilmour. All of these guys on stage really put on a show. The bass line was awesome on this song, and I love how that guy at the beginning was feeling it. Love the electric guitars on this song. David Gilmour started off on the acoustic guitar, then switched over, which I kind of expected because I was like, there's no way he's playing the acoustic guitar the whole time. But when that first guitar came in, I thought it was him, but it was the other guy. But then David came in a little bit later. I like how they were both playing together at certain points on the electric guitars. It was sounding great. Love the drums on this song. Love the organs that came in there a little bit. I enjoy those tambourines and that cymbal as well. But man, that David Gilmour solo was awesome as per usual. It was basically half the song. I like how the tone switched on this song. Like the first half was a little bit light and fluffy with the acoustic guitar, but then the second half they turned up the intensity with the riffs and stuff. It just got way more aggressive. It really did feel like the title of this song. Of course, enjoy the vocals on this one as well. Then we get into the lyrics. He said, some of them standing, some were waiting in line, as if there was something they thought they might find, taking some strength from the feelings that were always shared, and in the background, the eyes that just stared. So it seems like he's kind of setting the scene for this one. He's kind of describing what people were doing and describing the general feeling in the air. Next verse he says, what was it that brought you out here in the dark? Was it your only way of making your mark? Did you get rid of all the voices in your head? Do you now miss them and the things they said? So here it gets a little bit deeper. I believe he's kind of talking to the person that committed this murder. He's kind of asking them like, what made you come out here? Was doing this the only way you felt like you could make an impact on the world? Like, was there nothing else you had going on that could have affected people's lives in a positive way? You had to resort to this? Then he's like, did committing this murder get rid of those voices that were in your head, or are they still there? Do you miss what they said? Do you regret what you did? Essentially kind of saying like, was it worth it? Did you get what you were looking for out of this murder? So he's really asking some hard-hitting questions, trying to test the temperature, it seems. In the next verse, it goes into a bit more detail. He said, on your own admission, you raised up the knife and you brought it down, ending another man's life. When it was done, you just threw down the blade, while the red blood spread wider like the anger you made. Man, some deep stuff. So obviously the person that did this admitted it, and then David's kind of commenting on the manner in which he did it. He said when it was done, you threw down a blade and then just watched the blood spread like the anger that you made. So he's kind of saying the dude just did it with no regard, didn't really care about the consequences. It was just like, oh, I did it, oh well. So it seems like whatever situation he's referring to was like a senseless murder, didn't really have a rhyme or reason or even an explanation. It was just cold-blooded. And then in this last verse, David kind of comments about how he feels about the situation. He said, I don't want this anger that's burning in me. It's something from which it's hard to be free, but none of the tears we cry in sorrow and rage can make any difference or turn back the page. So David's saying this situation made him very angry. It's something that's hard for him to get rid of. He's kind of holding on to it, but then when he kind of thinks about the situation, he's like, no matter how many times I cry in sorrow or rage, nothing's gonna bring the guy back. So it's like, basically I need to let it go because it's only just gonna continue to affect me negatively. And that's a hard thing about death. It hurts and it can leave a permanent mark on you, especially when you don't get to deal with the emotions that come with it, or you don't deal with them properly. Like if you're just holding on to anger and unforgiveness, you're just causing yourself more stress and other unnecessary things that aren't gonna do anything to the killer. So you have to come to that place of acceptance and then just kind of look at the situation for what it is. Something happened, the person I love is no longer here, and now I just have to try to remember them fondly and move on, which is not an easy thing to do. If he's talking about a specific murder, you guys let me know down in the comments. This was a great song, great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I'll catch you guys on the flip. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in helping to steer the ship in terms of where the music goes, you'll definitely want to check out that Patreon. You'll be able to get your suggestions to me directly. You can get your favorite deep cuts reacted to, or even just your favorite songs. On top of that, you'll have access to exclusive content, songs that got blocked here from YouTube from legendary artists like the Beatles. So if you want your suggestions to be the priority, definitely check out the Patreon at this link. You won't be disappointed. Hope to see you there.